All right, here it is. It's all hooked up. This is the Victron Multiplus 3000 inverter charger, and I'm super excited. I was able to boil water this morning with my electronic water boiler machine. Anyways, I want to talk to you about this unit. I want to talk to you about a couple other add-on accessories, how to save some money, and also some challenges you're going to hit when you're trying to save some money. So this is the unit itself. Down here, hooked up to the battery, is the Bluetooth bus smart dongle, and that would connect to this unit via this cable here. It's not hooked up currently because I had to actually add up a secondary device in order to make it work. So the to give you some perspective here, the actual unit itself is like $1,450, $1,500, somewhere in that range. It's not cheap. It's an expensive unit, but for what it does, I think it's worth it. So one of the key things you have to be able to do is you have to be able to go in and configure it. You have to be able to go in and tell it it's charging lithium batteries if you're going to hook up lithium batteries, or you're going to have a whole bunch of wasted batteries on your hands that's thousands of dollars down the tube. So you can add on, you can get the GX Servo screen add-on, so you can go in there and you can configure everything. Well, that's all the other accessories you need is like $600 on top of the $1,400 or $1,500 you spent. So you're looking at $2,000, $2,100 after taxes and everything in order to run this machine. However, on the website for Victron, they have, you can order, or you can't, not from them, but you can order the Bluetooth device. And I'm gonna get out of here so I can show you what I'm talking about. The Bluetooth device dongle is super handy, and everything else I have is on Bluetooth, and I can run through the Victron app, which I love because I can go in and I can configure everything to what I needed to configure to, for example, the lithium batteries or my current lead acid batteries. So that's all through the Victron app, and that's what that little device right there is supposed to be able to do, and that's what they claim on their website. And I want to show you that because you're going to hit a little bit of a problem if you just get just this device and expect that to do what you think it's going to do, especially based on what they're saying here. So this is their website. This is the Victron Smart, and this is the video. I want you to pay attention to two key things that they talk about in here, and I'll point them out for you.
If you are the owner of a boat, camper, van, or other vehicle, and looking for a user-friendly way to operate your Victron inverter or charger, we have the perfect solution for you, the VE Bus Smart Dongle. With this dongle, you can read out and adjust your energy system using your phone, tablet, or computer. So it said right there, you can read out and adjust your system with your computer, tablet, or phone, right? That's not quite where we're at. So I'm gonna fast forward. So they're gonna get up here, and this right here, they're gonna talk about more benefits, and I want you to listen to this part. What'd I do? I messed it up. Need to pull cables like you would normally do if you would install, for example, a BMV 712 or a Color Control GX. The dashboard of your boat or camper will stay intact, no holes for wires. Another advantage of the dongle is if your system is in the machine room of your boat, for example, you can see its settings and configure it without the need to be near it, as the dongle uses Bluetooth.
Okay. I mean, you heard her say it right there. If it's in your engine room, you're able to go in, monitor the system, and configure it because it runs on Bluetooth. So I'm like, this is the unit for me. Like, I don't need a screen, a $600 screen up, especially because I have a screen on my my iPhone. I can look at and see everything that's happening with it. This is 98% false, or even 99% false. There's only two functions that you can do with the app. You can turn the unit on and off. And you can change the amp settings for the incoming AC, and that's it. You cannot configure this unit using the Bluetooth dongle. You cannot get into the system and change, for example, to lithium batteries, which is the critical thing you really need to change. So what you do have to get is you have to get this device right here. And this device right here is the MK3 USB bus to USB. So that's hooked up to right now to the unit. That's the blue wire. Comes up here, goes in here via USB. So I've already downloaded. You can go to Victron's website, and first of all, I just want to commend them. Victron's website is fantastic as far as the resources and the tools. And this is not a bash on Victron video. This is some of the things you're going to run into when you're getting it. So anyways, this is right now currently the 3000 unit. It's got my AC coming in, it's got my AC coming out, showing that I'm getting charged. Well, you want to come over here to get in, and you want to get into these settings, right? Well, you cannot get into these settings unless you hit enable settings. Now, here comes the funny part, the password. So how do you get the password? Well, you have to call your Victron dealer, and the Victron dealer is not going to give you or me a password unless we are a tech, a certified tech, and we've gone through their training. And that's exactly what it says on Victron's website. So now I have this unit. I know I'm a DIY, but they're not going to give me this password in order to get it. Well, I got the password. I'm not going to announce what the password is, but I'll put the password in. And now I have access, and I can get in here, I can go to my charger, I can go down here, and I can change it over to lithium batteries, and I will be able to configure that when the time comes. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, reach out, you need the password, you need to be able to do this, I can get you that password. The other way to get the password is you have to go and just Google it and start doing search and start reading articles and start reading forums, and someone will have posted the password out there. That's how I got it. Here's, I guess, what I'm disappointed in with Victron. First of all, the products are high quality. I'm super happy with everything I've purchased from them. It's more expensive, but the quality is there, and I expect to get a long life out of each one of these products. What I'm disappointed in is their video is overpromising, and it is clearly, to a degree, I'd say misrepresenting what the product can and can't do. Certainly as just a normal person watching the video and listening to it, I'm like, okay, I'm sold. So the 2 units I got cost me $170 total. I still saved $430. I'm happy. I'm not disappointed with that. I just want to know straight up what I need and not have anything overpromised. So what I did was I sent Victron an email, a detailed email with a detailed from their video, from their website. And what they told me was, well, go to my dealer if I have any questions. I'm like, no, this is your website, this is your video. It's clearly not 100% correct. And they just brushed me off. They wouldn't even listen to me. We went back and forth a few times, and I've given up. But just, I want you to know that if you're interested in upgrading to any of the multi-plus systems, and you want to be able to go in there and configure it, and you don't want to spend the extra $600, you want to get these 2 units, it is doable. I'll still be able to monitor my system via Bluetooth, because it will monitor it, but it won't be able to configure it. So that's good enough for me. If I need to go back in and configure it, I'll just do it the way I did it here. Anyways, I hope that helps any of you out there who are currently thinking about going in and upgrading. I wouldn't discourage you from buying Victron. I still encourage the product. I think it's a great product. Just know that you're going to have to put on your geek hat, and you're going to have to do the work in order to figure out how to get all this stuff up and running. But once you do, I think it's going to be great. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day out there, and that's it for me today. If you have any questions, shoot it to me. Other than that, let's get to I don't know, beer 30. I don't know. Have a good day.